Hello, this is Ben with ABC Upfitters. Today we want to introduce to you a very exciting new product that Mastervolt is offering, a product that many customers have been asking about for a very long time. That is called the ConnectBT. What this device allows you to do, it's a simple plug and play device that hooks into your Mastervolt system, and it's going to give you the option to control some control and monitoring of the system on your device. So a great thing would be if you're in your tow vehicle going down the road, you're going to be able to see battery condition, how it's charging, solar coming in, DC to DC, whatever devices, Mastervolt devices you have on the system, you're going to be able to monitor that, not just your battery status. So a really helpful tool. We're really excited. Today I'm here with Josh, and we're going to be going through the quick installation process of this product. Alright, so before we get started, you guys are going to want to download the app, and that's CZone 360. So this Bluetooth device does support both Apple and Android devices, so whether it's Play Store or App Store, you're going to want to go download that app, get it downloaded. Now, once you have it downloaded, it's going to ask you a couple of permissions. The one thing you want to make sure is you're going to want to allow the app to connect devices through Bluetooth. So you don't have to allow some of the other things like location, but just make sure you do the allow the Bluetooth to connect. And then once you're done with that, it's going to prompt you to set up an account. And what you're going to want to do there, you can do it through Google, or you can do it through an email through Navico and set it up that way. I would suggest, we've done this and it works in our opinion pretty good. Just go through the Navico way and set up your own email and account that way. And that's worked really well for us and for our customers so far. All right. So now that you got the app downloaded, I'm ready to talk to you about the install, the fun stuff. It's fun because it's super easy. This is what you're going to receive when you get this. Here, we'll do the unboxing of the product. You have the device itself. It looks similar to some of our other devices that go in line with the system. So this is the actual unit. You see a little Bluetooth pairing button on the top here to connect to your phone or device. Under that, you're going to have installation instructions, which are pretty well written. You can use these if you'd like to. And then you do have this master bus cable here, which you're going to use here in a second. So let's get to it here. What we're going to do is go down here to your system. Obviously, different systems are oriented differently, so you may have to get back to it by removing paneling or whatnot. So this device will hook up to any one of your Mastervolt devices. Most systems do have either an inverter charger or a battery. You can start there. We'll do the solar controller just to show you it can be done with that as well too. So you want to basically tie this into the network, right? So you'd start, you have an input and output cable on each one of your devices. You're going to want to unplug the input cable, plug that into the ConnectBT device, then take your provided cable, plug that into the output side of the ConnectBT, and then plug in back where you originally unplugged, and that just adds that device to your system. Now we're connected. If you do want to mount this device anywhere, feel free to do so. There's a small screw right here. You can mount it so it's permanently fixed somewhere. I would just make sure you mount it in an area where you do have access to push this button. You don't want edges or something where you couldn't get your finger up there to pair the device. So just keep that in mind. Okay, now that we have our app downloaded and our device installed, we're going to want to connect it. So open up your CZone 360 app, and this is kind of a quick sequence process to where you want to do things pretty quickly. Sometimes it does time out. you will have sometimes a prompt come up on your phone. You do not want to pair through the prompt on your phone. You want to pair through the app itself. So I'm going to do this sequence really quick and you can kind of watch to see how this works. So hit connect system. You see the ConnectBT device there. You want to hit connect and then hit this button pairing and then hit done. And it's a 1, 2, 3. You do that really quick. Again, sometimes if you wait, that will bring up an error or a prompt on your phone. So I'm just going to put any name you want to, and then you'll get a system connected message here. From there, you still see your favorites here. You want to go to categories, go to power management, and then you can see now I have some of my devices starting to populate. See, with this app, you can see a lot of the monitoring you can see on your screens. You can see now on this device. It's going to give you real-time information, the exact same information that will give your screen. So there's not going to be a disparity between what you see on your monitor and what you see on your device, which is great. So time remaining, you can turn inverters on and off. You can turn solar controllers on and off. And you can just, again, monitor the battery. So now that we're connected and we're going, when you open up the app, you're going to see that it defaults into favorites. And then you have to go to categories, power management to see your system. Well, that's a little inconvenient. So a way to get to add this information to your favorite screen is you want to go to power management. Here's your battery right here. And you want to hit the heart button, go back, and then for your inverter here, you want to basically heart everything that you want to see, which I'm just going to do everything in this case. So now when I go back to my favorite screen, you can see that this is on my main page, which is really cool. And you are able to move this stuff around. So if you don't want the Discover or the FAQ up there, you just go ahead and hit Edit Favorites and move the battery up. You can move your Combi Master up, all the system pieces, and then get that stuff to the bottom. So there we go there, back out of it, save, and now you can see that we have that there. So one other thing I wanted to go over is if you are having issues pairing, we found, like I said, that sequence has to be pretty quick on how you connect. Otherwise, you could get a lost connection. You might see the message up in the corner of the screen that says Bluetooth connection lost. In that case, you're going to want to remove the system and then try that process again until you can get connected. And in order to do that, you're going to want to go to your little icon up here that has your initials, and then go to My System, and then you can just hit the Remove System, and then that'll prompt you to be able to connect a system again. Okay, so another issue we want to go over too, if you're having trouble connecting for whatever reason, just make sure these cables, it's important that they're connected pretty solidly. When you're in the connection process, you should see this blue light flashing. I'm actually not connected to the system right now, so it's not flashing. So you should see this, the blue light running. If you don't see that, it might be helpful to unplug both of these just to remove the power to the system, to the device, and then plug them in again. And then at that time, you should get a blue light. Well, that should be it. I do appreciate your interest in Mastervolt and the new ConnectBT Bluetooth system. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to visit our website at abcoutfitters.com or give us a call. Thank you very much and happy boondocking.